How's everybody doing today? This is Bandit's Collectible Corners, and I have summoned the almighty Shenron. I have gathered all 7 Dragon Balls, and I have done this in an attempt to give to you, the fans, something really cool, something really special, something collectible in today's episode of Bandit's Collectible Corner! Yes, that's right. So obviously, today, Collectibles Corner, this is Dragon Ball, and this is my Dragon Ball Resurrection of F t-shirt that I picked up at Comic-Con last year. Now, the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is something that was just, I thought, really super cool. I mean, I'm sure other people, and I know there were other people in line when I picked it up, got some of these, but I mean, it's a little bit more rare. I actually was at Comic-Con 2 years ago, and this is New York Comic-Con, not San Diego Comic-Con. And I actually picked up a very, very cool thing. I happened to get lucky, and at the Funimation booth, the day that I happened to actually be at Comic-Con, I was about to pick up the movie Battle of the Gods. This guy right here. And they were like, hey, are you staying for the signing? And I was like, the signing? Question mark, exclamation point, squiggly face. Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat, Goku and Vegeta respectively, were there. So I have to show off, and again, sorry for the glare, the signatures for both of them. Signed respectively in Goku and Vegeta's spot on the DVD. So it was really cool. Very nice to meet them. As some of you know, at one point in time, I actually had Trigun glasses. Chris Sabat actually said that he loved my glasses, and I wish I still had those glasses. Unfortunately, there was an incident with a puppy and chewing that destroyed them, and I would love to get a new pair of them. Unfortunately, these were the from Japan, you know, not one of a lifetime, but once in a blue moon you actually see them come back up, so I haven't actually been able to get them. But they weren't the mock ones, they were the actual ones with the case and everything that were actually the replica ones from Japan, so it's a little disappointing. But to jump back to that, or to digress, to get away from that, because you guys didn't want to see that. You wanted to see my balls. My Dragon Balls! No, you didn't want to see those either. These are actually not like the replicas, so they're not the full size. These are small, but they were gifted to me last Christmas, and I just thought that they were really awesome. So that's my Dragon Ball set. What I'm actually going to do today is showcase some of my Dragon Ball Z Pop collection, and I've got some of the rarer ones. And before you jump to conclusions, before you say, holy shit, does he have does he have the Motherlode? Does he have the God? Does he have the one that everyone wants? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I missed that one. Unfortunately, I was there that year for Comic-Con, and the one I'm talking about is Arlia Vegeta. And I was actually at New York Comic-Con the year Arlia Vegeta actually went on sale. I went by that booth like 3 times. But the problem with Toy Tokyo's booth, and if you ever go to New York Comic-Con and Toy Tokyo is there, the problem with their booth is that they hide everything. You actually have to go inside the booth to see the cool stuff. Now, they show you some of the not-so-cool stuff, or the stuff that you may want. I mean, like, they had some Godzilla stuff on display. They had some Hello Kitty stuff on display. So here I'm thinking, I don't need to go into that booth. Little did I know, and I regret this still to this day, but little did I know, I walked by that booth, Arlia Vegeta. Now, I mean, they could have been completely sold out already, but I mean, like, the way they stationed their booth, it could have been still there, too. So that breaks my heart. But, I do have for you guys, for you ladies and gentlemen, for you boys and girls, for you children of every age who might actually be enjoying this corner, and thank you if you are, I do have for you some of the coolest, hippest, and neatest Dragon Ball Z Pop vinyls to show off today. And now they are boxed. I am not going to unbox them. If you're looking for an unboxing, I'm sorry, that's not what this is. I just wanted to show off some of these cool guys, tell you where you could have got them, or where you might still be able to get them, and then you guys can take that as you will. So that's basically the purpose and the goal of Bandit's Collectible Corner. The other thing that I wanted to showcase here, and he is a dear friend of mine, this little guy right here, Majin Buu. That's a 1-to-1, so that's actually, excuse me, that's a full-size Majin Buu right here, or what Kid Buu would be. I think that that's about Kid Buu size. It looks about Kid Buu size. It might be 1-to-2, but this was made by a good friend of mine in high school, and his name is Ben Knapp. He actually works at High Res Studios now. He is a fantastic artist. He works for the guys that make Smite, basically. And he makes your Smite gods cool as cool can be. So Ben actually let me keep that little guy because I helped him paint it. I can't take credit for the actual crafting or the craftsmanship of it. He did all of that. He made it look beautiful. All I did was help paint it, but he loved my paint job so much, and we were such good friends that he gifted that to me. So I wanted to share that with you, which is why my computer and my cameras are tilted a little bit to the side compared to where they normally are. Now, the thing that you guys have all been waiting for, and thank you for being patient, is some actual Dragon Ball Z pops, right? You guys wanted to see the Dragon Ball pops? You wanted to rock the dragon with me? Good. Okay. So, I got 2 new ones. And the 2 new ones are not really rare. You might actually still be able to find them in places like GameStop, FYE. You may or may not even see them in a Hot Topic near you. And they are 2 from the new line. They are Future Trunks. Say hello, Future Trunks. Hello, Future Trunks. And my boy, Krillin. That's right, it's me! And I have so many solar flares that you can't even count them. And I love these guys. These are 2 of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball. And there, okay, beautiful. They're 2 of my favorite guys in Dragon Ball. Trunks, just because the Trunks saga was absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, most people, kind of think he's a little bit of a puss. I thought Trunks was awesome. I love Trunks. And Krillin's my boy, man. They could not have made a Krillin sooner. I needed a Krillin. Krillin needed me. Together, these are cool. Now, there are some other ones in that line. And in these are the Dragon Ball Z line. I have not picked them up yet, but there was Gohan, obviously Trunks, Krillin, and then Fat Buu. Now, I really want Kid Buu. I want Kid Buu bad. I want Kid Buu, so very bad that if they make a San Diego Comic-Con one that's a Kid Buu, I will have to pay whatever it is to get goddamn Kid Buu. But Fat Buu's cool, too. I haven't seen him yet, but again, any of those stores that I mentioned may or may not have them. Go ahead and check them out. They did make Dragon Ball. So not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball. They made 2 of them that kind of coincide with this. And they were Goku, who was on Nimbus with the Power Pole, and Bulma. And they're both the child versions of those characters. So Child Goku on the Nimbus with the blue gi, and Bulma with the bluish green hair, and she has a Dragon Raider. So those are pretty cool. And so definitely check out those stores for those as well. Now some of the rarer ones, or the ones that are a little bit more rare. I think we'll go from least rare to most rare. So least rare, and you can probably find this guy in a lot of different places. Maybe still in an FYE near you, maybe still in a place that carries pops, and this is Super Saiyan Goku, but this is the Entertainment Earth exclusive. He's the glow-in-the-dark one. Now, Super Saiyan Goku glow-in-the-dark, he does glow-in-the-dark. He's not the most glowy of glow-in-the-dark ones that I have. Actually, that would probably go to glow-in-the-dark Kurama, which was a GameStop exclusive, and I might show that at the end, but, I mean, he's not Dragon Ball related! Come on! We're doing Dragon Ball. Alright, but, Dragon Ball Z, glow-in-the-dark Goku, he is awesome. I do like this one a great deal. He looks really cool. He's beefy, he's BA, he's one of my bros. Now, what good would Goku be without a Frieza? And now you're saying to yourselves in your heads, probably, but which Frieza? Very good question. Now, this is not the common Frieza. This is... I say that he's not common. He was a little bit more common because he was last year's Summer Convention exclusive. So he was the 2015 Summer Convention exclusive. And I say Summer Convention exclusive because there was a big difference. Last year, San Diego Comic-Con, I obviously did not go. I'm nowhere near San Diego Comic-Con, unfortunately. I'm closer to New York. But that being said, they announced, hey, look, many of those pops that are coming to the Comic-Con are going to be available in places like GameStop, in places like Hot Topic, in places like, I don't think FYE actually had any, but maybe they did. But they said they're going to be available. And you have to bear with my dog here, so I do apologize. But they said they're going to be available, and one of them was Golden Frieza. And the Golden Frieza that actually was at Hot Topic, because he was a Hot Topic Summer Convention exclusive, was not the one that was at San Diego Comic-Con. There was a different one, and there's a reason why he's different, and I'll explain that in a second. But first, this is Golden Frieza. So hello, Golden Frieza. Hello, silly humans. And my Frieza voice is terrible, so I apologize for that. But this was Golden Frieza, and he's gold, purple, he's got the eyes, he's cool, right? He looks really nifty. His box says Golden Frieza. I mean, the back of the box shows everybody in all the normal characters, but shows him as Golden. But he was a Summer Convention exclusive, as you can see from that little sticker right there. Summer Convention exclusive. He was not the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. A lot of people got confused by that because that was supposed to be, they were supposed to be the same, or at least that's what they said originally when they were going to post them online, that they're the same freaking thing, right? Turns out they're not. That brings me into my second one. That brings me into the next one. That brings me into Red Eye. San Diego Comic-Con Frieza. He's got the red Death Beam eyes. He's still Golden Frieza. He still says Golden Frieza. But obviously you can see. Sticker, San Diego Comic-Con, eyes, red. Now these ones did not hit the store. This is what ticks me off, and this is the reason why I had to get both of them. They did not hit the store. I'm very upset about that. I'm still to this day upset about that. Because they said, oh, the one that's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con is the one that's going to be at Hot Topic. It was not. But that being said, he is still awesome. He did cost me a little bit more, obviously, than the regular Gold Frieza. But he is freaking cool. And who doesn't want Frieza with Death Beam eyes? Let's be honest. You wanted a Frieza with Death Beam eyes. Not to mention the fact that it says Resurrection F. And so did the regular Frieza, just to throw that out there. The regular Frieza did say Resurrection F. Alright, now, next one. And I don't know, I really don't know why this one's so hard to find. He should not be hard to find. When they made these pops, they made Super Saiyan Goku, not the one that I showed you, not the glow-in-the-dark one, as the standard. They did not make regular Goku as the standard. Regular Goku, or black-haired Goku, or just Goku for short, not to be confused with Black Goku and Dragon Ball Super, which is going on right now. But regular Goku was a Hot Topic exclusive. He was at Hot Topic in and out. Didn't really see him too many times, and when he came in, usually flew right out the freaking door. Kind of looks a little bit like this guy. He was the Hot Topic exclusive. And for some reason, and I know he's cool because he's Goku, and I know that, you know, he's the only way to get him was the Hot Topic. And it's weird enough, I've actually seen a couple of these guys without the sticker, which makes me think that maybe there was like a weird misprint run, or maybe there was like some kind of weird thing going on where they did send them to other stores, but not in not in mass quantities. And if you know for sure, go ahead and leave that comment, because I do want to know. I am kind of curious. But this Goku right here, regular Goku. So he is regular Dragon Ball Z, run-of-the-mill Goku, which, as far as I know, like I said, is Hot Topic exclusive, with the exception of sometimes I see him without stickers. And either the stickers maybe come off, or maybe, you know, it's possible he's a knockoff. It's possible that, you know, like they did really come to some other place. But he is the Goku. The Goku of the Dragon Ball Z. This guy right here. Not that guy. This guy right here. Yep. That guy right there. Yep. That guy. What up, Goku? Alright. The next... Oh, I'm conflicted, because I feel like that both of these are kind of rare. One of them is a newer rare, and some of you might actually know which one I'm talking about. Because he's pretty much brand new, and all of a sudden just blew up off the face of the earth, and was just like, everybody wants him now. Or at least everybody that collects Dragon Ball wants him. But I'm going to go to another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from last year was Vegeta. Not regular Vegeta. This one is chromed out Vegeta, so you can kind of hopefully make out that he's shiny. Shiny, happy Vegeta holding hands. Shiny, happy Vegeta holding hands. And this Vegeta was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There's not too many differences between this Vegeta and the normal Vegeta. And the normal Vegeta you can probably find in many different stores now. You can probably still find him in FYE. You might find him, like, you know, it'd probably be harder to find in a Hot Topic, but it's possible, I would think, you know, and, like, maybe one of those remote Hot Topics. I feel you could certainly probably find him in FYE too, like the regular Vegeta. But this one, the shiny one, a little bit tougher to find. Basically looks exactly the same with the exception of the fact that he is shiny, he is glossy, not just glossy but metallic painted, and has that San Diego Comic-Con 2015 exclusive sticker. Now, I've got two more. And I think I'm going to show you the newer of the two first. The first one, this guy just was in Anime Loot Crate, and I have a story. I bought this guy a couple of weeks ago because I am not subscribed to Anime Loot Crate. I am subscribed to a couple of crates, and one of them is the Funko box crate for Star Wars, which, you know, if you can make out some of those guys over there, you can probably see some of them are Star Wars. And I will do one of those at a later date. So I am going to do a Star Wars collectible corner at some point in time. But this guy was from the Anime Loot Crate. He's a little bit harder to find right now. I don't know if they're going to reprint him. I don't know how Anime Loot Crate works. I don't know if, like, you can buy it again, like, the month after or whatever. But right now, as far as eBay goes, and I'm not going to do prices, and I'm not going to be like, oh, scalpers, good job, you know, bravo, golf clap, and whatnot. But he's a little bit harder to find right now, is all I'm going to say. He is available on eBay. I've seen him go for upwards to $60 to $70, which is not what I paid for him, thank God. But I've seen him go for quite a bit. And it's the new Loot Crate edition, Goku, who has the blue eyes, the metallic gold hair, and then they actually, like, glossied out, and I don't know if you can see that, but they glossied out the chest, like his gi. So it looks way more glossy. So, like, the gold hair and the eyes, I think, are about the same as the regular Super Saiyan Goku. But the glossy chest gi and the gold hair and that Loot Crate exclusive, that's what makes this guy worth so much money right now. Because people want him to go with him. Because look at that gold. Look at that gold. Oh, yeah. Now you got all the gold. You got the gold standard. So, that just about does it with the exception of one more. And like I said, unfortunately, I do not have Arlia Vegeta. If you don't know who Arlia Vegeta or what the Arlia Vegeta pop is all about, in the earliest episodes of Dragon Ball Z, the TV show, when they were actually showing Vegeta and Nappa, Vegeta's color scheme was very different. Like, he had bright red hair, different color Saiyan armor. Like, there was a lot of different colors. I mean, he still was short. He still had that same Vegeta flair. He just did not look the same, and I guess it did not test well, and they ended up changing him to the colors that we all know and love. But that being said, I don't have him. I wish I did. I mean, if I did, you guys would probably be jumping up and down right now. Well, maybe be jumping up and down right now and being like, ah! Sorry. What I do have, what Shenron, the wish that Shenron gave me, this is the wish. I wished to be a god. And Shenron granted it to my pop. He didn't give it to me because he's like, Bandit, no, you can't be a god. He's like, but you know what, Bandit? You can have a wish. You can wish for something to be a god, but it's going to be God Super Saiyan Goku. And again, God Super Saiyan Goku looks a lot like this guy, regular Goku. You can see same scheme for outfit and whatnot, same like positioning of the fists. Just it's the Battle of the Gods Goku. It would actually, the box does say Battle of the Gods, and if you can see that, like, it's very, very itty-bitty, but it does say Battle of the Gods. And he's the God Scheme colors. And now the God Super Saiyan Goku was originally only available, originally through Funimation.com. So, I mean, and originally they sold him for quite a bit. He was not the normal price of a pop. Which is why I think this guy sells for so much still. I don't know if they still sell him. But what I do know is that last year, Diamond Distribution, which is the distributor for many comic things, all things comics. If you go to a comic shop, you've probably heard of Diamond Distribution. They were reissuing some of these pops. And one of the ones that they reissued in, I believe, conjunction with Funimation was, my God, the one that Shenron granted me. And one of my good near and dear friends, and I won't name names and I won't say stores or anything, ended up being able to get one of those through his work, and he sold it to me. And thank you very much, near and dear friend. Like I said, you will remain nameless because I did not ask you permission to use your name, but thank you again for one of my best purchases, I feel, from all of my pops. So that basically is going to end the Dragon Ball video. So, like, that's pretty much everything I got for you. I showed you, you know, Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat's autographs on my Battle of the Gods. I showed you my amazing Majin Buu, who my good friend who works at High Res Studios actually made. I showed you a cool swag shirt from Comic-Con last year. Showed you all my cool pops. And I showed you my Dragon Balls. So, I mean, and I have a couple of other Dragon Ball things, but I thought these were some of my coolest things. So, hopefully you like this. This is the second one I did. If you haven't already watched the first Bandit's Collectible Corners, Bandit's Collectible Corner number 1 was Five Nights at Freddy's, and I talked about my Five Nights at Freddy's plushes, showed them off, showed you where you can find them. My next one, I have a feeling, it's going to get a little apocalyptic. And there is something in this backdrop that you may or may not see that actually is going to be a hint to what the next one is. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share, you know, some pictures, or, you know, if you've got a video of your pops, you know, like of your Dragon Ball pops, I'd love to see them. If you do. If you want to comment or have some suggestions, I mean, I've got some other stuff that actually, there's many different things in my room right now that I will be doing a collectible corners for, like that you will actually see more in depth at some point in time if you enjoy these. So thank you very much. As always, thank you so much. I do these things for you guys because, one, I want to share and enlighten. Two, you know, like if it makes your day a little bit better, that makes me feel better. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, love and